contract does he have for us? Is that a house, bro? Is that a house? Well, what's up, family? It's your boy Itssogeking back with another anime reaction video, and today we are getting locked into JJK Season 3 episode number 11. As always, super appreciative of the support. If you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and without further ado, recap time. So last episode we got to see the beginning of Megumi versus Reggie. Alright, we've got a little bit of a side thing with Taka buying one of Reggie's lackeys, but the main focus is Megumi versus Reggie. And obviously these men were going back and forth, but we left off last episode with a cliffhanger. Domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Guard. So without further ado, let's get into it. Megumi, he's dropping out a bomb on them. Hey, Reggie, wait, what? Oh, is this like his domain breaker? Yo, Reggie got the OG! Yeah, Megumi ain't say he got that. He ain't say it's short hit. I can't lie, Tengen is cooking. Alright, wait. Cause my brain was fam. Basically what Tengen is saying is the simple domain negates the actual barrier effect of a domain expansion, right? So it just stops the short hit effect. The actual technique itself, right? Beyond the short hit. So whatever your actual technique is, obviously Megumi's 10 shadows, it cannot negate that. That's mad. I thought those simple domains were saving brothers' lives, bro. It's just stopping the short hit. Man, Megumi cook hit. Wait, did Megumi clone himself? Oh, so he's... Yo, Megumi, what are you... No, you not seeing the way the shadows are flowing, bro. So it's the reason Reggie's not getting cooked because Megumi's domain is basically half-baked. And he had to use the gym to, like, create the barrier. So technically, Megumi didn't actually create the barrier himself. And obviously, he's been struggling to do that with his domain for a while. So it never, like, had the ability to do the short hit thing. What about, like, Schooner's open barrier? You know, yeah, all I understand is that Megumi is frying Reggie right now. And that's all that matters. Megumi, you kind of playing with your food right now, bro. Is he running out of juice? Yeah, I can't lie, that's it. It's broken still. Yo, is the shadow basically empty? Okay. I can't lie, man. I might get cooked as a Jujutsu. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, Megumi's on his head. Can you not just spit them out, though? Nah, Megumi, what are you kicking? No, whenever Megumi starts smiling like that, you know it's a problem. You know it's a problem. Wait, but hang on. Obviously, man just summoned Max Elephant. Can he not just drop the cars on Reggie's head as well, on top of Max Elephant, and then lighten his load? Or am I tripping? Why are we seeing... What? What? This brother's still awake? I can't lie, that is big brain. No, there is no way he is handling that weight, bro. I still don't get why Megumi can't just spit the cars out, man. Can Megumi not control what goes into the shadow door, or I might... Yeah, he's waiting for that, man. He said you never coming out, bro. Alright, go in, Reggie. I'm trying to see. What's inside the shadows, man. That's actually mad, yeah. That's actually mad. Imagine if Reggie was just like, because of the pressure, he was just like, let me dive into the shadows. Like, do we even know if the exact same 10 shadows get passed on to each 10 shadow user? Like, that brother might never see the light of day. Alright, man, you might as well be cooked. You might as well be dead, bro. How are you holding an elephant with one hand, bro? Oh, you gotta release the domain, bro. You gotta release. Am I gonna get the answer to that question I had about how busted Reggie's contract? Wait, is he in the shadows? Bro, you're just. It's just. So you just drift. How deep are the shadows as well? Nah, Megavis. Do you man know what 2.4? Hey, bro. Reggie's gonna figure out a way to survive. What is that? Did Reggie summon a car to propel him out? Hey, release the domain, bro. He released the domain, bro. He's outside. Nah, you know it, yeah. Bro, this is Jujutsu. The way these men are just like, no, you fall off my trap. No, you fall off my trap. No, you fall off my trap. I love it, man. You gotta release her, bro. Or drop Max Elephant on his head again. What contract does he have for us? Is that a house, bro? Is that a house? Brother, release. Can he swap places with Reggie and get Reggie cross? No, that's mad. That house is full of items as well. Yo, where'd you even get a house from, bro? Let it go, bro. Let the domain go. It's not worth it, fam. Bro, where are these men? What happened to the house? The school pool can't be that deep, surely. I can't like that. That's a elite strategy, bro. What? Yeah, these brothers are both cooked. These brothers are both cooked. I know Megumi got no cursed energy left. Hands. Just summon Raga, bro. We at that point. Just summon Big Raga, man. Alright, this has got a different flavor to Yuji vs Higuruma, but I can't lie. Reggie vs Megumi has actually been crazy, bro. The counters on top of counters on top of counters, bro. No, like actually deeper. How are you even thinking that far ahead? That like my whole plan. I'm gonna bake in the fact there's a swimming pool under the gym, and don't tell me that's locked, bro. Don't tell me that's locked. Megumi's brain is too big for that. It can't be over that quickly. It can't be over that quickly. He folded Reggie like that. No, you know what? Yeah, Megumi Fushiguro. Megumi Fushiguro. That was a generational performance, man. That was a generation. Oh my goodness. You're talking about when Schooner fried him. I like at least give Megumi your points or something, bro. Culling Tengen and Hikikomori is mad. Yo, aye man, Reggie's a good dude. Like, come on. About to die with all those points as well. I actually don't trust this dude. Damn. Megumi just get cursed. I can't lie, bro. Walking out after doing man dirty like that is so tough, bro. It's so tough. You ain't even respond to him. How many points has Megumi got now? Like 50? Oh, these bro. Why is my man drinking tea in the middle of a fight, bro? Hey man, yo, bro, what is his curse technique? Bro, what is this? Hey bro, just give up your points and cut, man. I ain't trying to do this, bro. I ain't trying to do this, man. Yeah, it's not worth it, bro. This tackle, bro, is not serious. Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Give up your points. The words just came out of Tengen's mouth were, it's a technique that could even rival Satoru Gojo's. What? Anything this brother thinks is funny becomes reality. Oh, she's still chilling. Man, I thought Megumi packed her up time ago. Nah, that slow walk is actually devious, bro. She's sprinting. Also, she's actually an airhead. Is she whoa? What did you think was gonna happen? I thought Megumi was actually about to fillet this. You know when they start showing you shadows? It means like there's certain things that the human eyes not supposed to view. They're not supposed to really take in. I thought this was one of those times, genuinely. I thought we were just gonna see everything play out in the shadows, man. Hey, Sumiki saved you. Sumiki saved you. Go on, rest up, bro. Go on. Huh? Hey, brother! Not in the street, bro. Is that Angel? What's she finna do to Megumi? Why is Angel here now? What? No. I've heard too much about Sendai, man. I've heard too much about Sendai, man. Ah, my camera's been so. Ugh. I'm assuming Angel's got RCT, so Megumi. Wait, can you even use RCT on someone else? Anyway, I've heard too much. I've heard too much about Sendai, bro. An OG. Wait, is Tengen saying that brother's domain is whatever the distance is between his two Shikigami? No, what kind of techniques are we reading out here, bro? Man's got a limitless domain. One brother's got the most cursed energy. And you're talking about a babe that can manipulate the sky, bro. Isn't that basically just Beru? No, look at my dog. Look at my dog. I can't lie. You man that have been slandering Utah, bro. Tengen basically said, ISO, bro. ISO. Yuji had his own little spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Megumi had his own little side thing with Reggie Star, but Tengen said, ISO. Clear out. The star of the show has landed. No. Did you man actually see what Tengen said, bro? As second to only Satoru Gojo. Look at Yuta, bro. Oh, look at Yuta. Man, that Sendai Colony episode. I've seen the edits. I've seen the way man have been talking about Yuta, bro. Too many of you man disrespect this brother, bro. Look, did you actually see the situation that Tengen laid out? Then said upon his arrival, the balance was brought. Oh man, next week's episode is gonna be generational. But before that, we need to talk about this week's episode. Megumi Fushiguro versus Reggie Star. Now, as I was saying during the episode itself, it had a different vibe, a little bit of a different flavor to Higuruma versus Yuji, which was a bit more intense. It was kind of a bit more just raw power and ideals. Reggie versus Megumi was nasty. It was gritty. It was in the shadows. And I can't lie, I feel like it suited Megumi's character perfectly. The way that brother was using Chimera Shadow Garden. No, that was actually what Megumi did was actually a sensational performance. The whole fight was just back and forth. My counter to your counter. That felt like real jujutsu, man. It wasn't even about raw output. It was about, I'm going to outsmart you and dance your grave as I do it. When Reggie dropped the cars, I was actually stunned because I was just like flown with the combat. I didn't even think. I was not even considering the capacity of Megumi Shadow, man. And in that moment, for that brother to be like, yeah, okay, cool, you read that. Yeah, I got a max elephant waiting for you. Then Reggie's in the shadow. That brother, I'm like, how are you making it out? For him to use a car, bro. No, that whole fight was actually crazy. And then the final piece of the puzzle, Megumi was playing 4D chess. It wasn't even just about the domain. He made sure that they were above a body of water, so that if Reggie tried anything funny, he was cooked. And then at the end, saved the demon dog to catch him off. Man, yeah, this fight was actually, like, I was stunned. There were so many moments I had to like really just pause and try and comprehend what I've just seen. Like, try and really comprehend what I just witnessed. That fight was great. Personally, I probably preferred Higuruma versus Yuji. But man, those fights are neck and neck. Those fights are neck and neck. And then man are telling me that's not even the peak of this part of JJK. Man are telling me it's gonna get better in the Sendai Colony. This season has actually been sensational. this season has actually been sensational, and I cannot wait for next week's episode. But yeah, I think that's it from me. As always, super appreciative of the support. If you enjoyed the reaction, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And it's been your boy Itssogeking. Bye.